He arrived in the town just after sunset. The streets were empty, the silence thick. His map said the place still existed. He had driven all day. No other cars passed him. Just trees, endless road, and a growing feeling that something was wrong. The welcome sign read Coldbridge, population 1,210. But no lights were on. No movement. Not even the sound of a dog barking. He parked by the diner. Door open. Table set. Plates of food untouched. Still warm. But not a single person inside. He called out, "Hello?" No answer. Just the soft hum of a fridge and a ticking clock. Then the clock stopped ticking. He backed out slowly. Across the street, the grocery store had its doors open too. Lights flickering. A single shopping cart in the aisle. He took his phone out, no signal. Just emergency calls only. He tried taking a photo. The screen glitched and froze. He knocked on a nearby house. No reply. But the front door creaked open with a push. Inside, dinner was still on the table. Steam rose from a pot on the stove. Chairs pushed back like people had just stood up. A baby's toy lay on the floor. He felt watched. Like eyes were behind every curtain. But he saw no one. Only stillness. And that growing feeling in his gut. He opened another door, bedroom. A half-packed suitcase on the bed. Closet open. Clothes scattered. It looked like someone left in a hurry. He grabbed the landline. Dead. Not even static. Just silence. He whispered, "What happened here?" but even his voice sounded too loud. As he stepped outside, he noticed something strange: no animals. No birds, no dogs, not even insects. Not a single sound. He walked to the police station. Lights on. Door unlocked. Coffee on the desk, still warm. Radio buzzing faintly. But not a soul inside. He found the town's logbook. The last note read, "Too many gone. Something's not right. Lock the gates. Don't let it spread." He closed the book slowly. What gates? What spread? He checked the cells. All empty. One had deep scratches on the wall. He left and walked toward the church. Its bell tower stood like a skeleton against the sky. But the door was nailed shut. He heard something, whispers. Very faint. Behind him. When he turned around, nothing was there. Only the wind. But the air was too still. A figure appeared briefly in the window of a house across the street. Then it was gone. He ran toward it. Inside, no one. Just a rocking chair swaying slowly. A candle flickering on a table. And a photo album, pages torn. He flipped through it. Faces blurred. Names smudged. One page had "They are watching" written in shaky handwriting, repeated over and over. His flashlight flickered. Batteries fresh. He tapped it. It turned off. Then on. Then off again. He didn't trust the dark. He walked back to his car. But it wouldn't start. Dashboard dead. Radio crackled once with static, then silence. He wasn't going anywhere. He sat behind the wheel, breathing heavily. He saw someone in the mirror, standing behind his car. Still, tall, watching. He spun around, no one. The road was empty. He stepped out again, calling, "Who are you? What do you want?" No reply. Only a sudden cold wind. Not natural. Too sharp. Too focused. It carried a smell of damp soil and rusted iron. The town clock struck midnight. It hadn't moved before. But now it chimed 12 times. Each ring deeper than the last. As the final chime echoed, every light in the town turned off. Complete darkness swallowed the buildings. Only the moon gave shape. He stood frozen. Then footsteps. All around him. But no one was visible. The ground vibrated softly. Like something massive had awakened. He ran toward the forest outside town. But even the trees looked wrong now. Bent slightly. Twisted. As if they had listened. He tripped over something. A sign. Turn back before night. The letters were painted in red. Still wet. He got up, heart pounding. Behind him, the wind whispered again, his name this time. But no one was there to say it. He pushed through the trees. Branches scratched his arms. The forest grew thicker, darker. The moonlight vanished above the twisted canopy. A cabin appeared ahead, old, crooked, leaning to one side. Smoke rose from its chimney. He hesitated, then stepped closer. The door opened before he touched it. Inside, a lantern burned. A man sat at the table. Pale, silent, eyes black. "You came too late," the man said. "They already marked you. You crossed the line. You were never supposed to see." He stepped back. "Who are you?" The man laughed quietly. "Wrong question," he said. "You should ask what I used to be." He pointed to a wall covered in maps and drawings. Circles, lines, strange symbols. In the center, Coldbridge. Crossed out in red. "Places disappear," the man whispered. "Some overnight. Some over years. People vanish. Memories rot. It starts with silence. Then forgetting." The man stood. His shadow moved differently. They feed on attention. The more you look, the deeper they get. You're feeding them now. He stumbled out of the cabin, confused and afraid. Trees behind him moved. Not in the wind, on their own. Leaning, listening. Back in town, the buildings were different. Windows gone. Doors melted. Like wax sculptures under a flame. And the sky was wrong. The moon was huge. Red. Cracked like an egg. A shape moved across it. Not a bird. Too large. Too smooth. He ran toward the school. It had appeared again. Its doors swung wide open. Children's laughter echoed inside, but no children were there. Lockers banged. Desks scraped. Shadows danced on the chalkboard. He turned and fled before they could touch him. He remembered the sign, "Turn back before night." He hadn't. Now something was following him. Not running. Gliding. Getting closer with every breath. He tried to pray. But the words stuck. Something unseen brushed his neck. Cold and dry. He screamed, but no sound came out. He collapsed by the statue in the square. Its plaque read, "For those who remain unseen." The figure now had his face. The air shifted. Time slowed. He heard his mother's voice. Then his own voice. Then, silence again. Thick. Final. A gate appeared ahead. Huge, iron, ancient. It hadn't been there before. It pulsed like a heartbeat. Something waited behind it. He opened it. Inside was nothing. Just a dark hallway and an endless drop. But he felt pulled in. Called. He stepped forward. The wind stopped. The town vanished behind him. No more lights. No more signs. Only the hallway. He walked. The floor felt like velvet. The air like dust. Along the walls, faces. Watching. Smiling. Crying. Some were familiar. He saw himself. Younger. Laughing. Then older. Scared. Then screaming. He turned away, but the images clung to his mind. Ahead, a voice called softly, almost there. He followed it, trembling. His legs numb. His breath thin. The end was near. The hallway opened into a chamber. Circular. Empty. Except for a mirror in the center. In it, he saw nothing. He stepped closer. Slowly, the reflection formed not his body, but his fear. All his memories. All he had tried to forget. "You're part of it now," said a whisper. "You brought attention. You saw too much. Now you belong to the silence." The mirror shattered. The pieces flew into his chest. He didn't bleed. Just vanished. Slowly. Like smoke in the wind. The town returned to stillness. The trees unwound. The air calm. Another visitor gone. Another name forgotten. Another map erased. Somewhere, a new sign appeared, "Welcome to Coldbridge." Population, 1,210. But the real number was much, much higher.